Turn up the bacon. How's it going, everyone? Today I'm going to be talking about internet connections, because a lot of what I've done recently has to do with being able to upload large amounts of video and live stream a lot at the time. So I decided I was going to upgrade the Wi-Fi in the house. Now, a lot of that has to do with the business that I have set up. It's called Live Stream Everything. Well, actually, it's called Grave Danger Media. Live Stream Everything is a DBA, but it's a bunch of business mumbo jumbo. But the point is, I have another business where I talk about live streaming and being able to grow a live streaming audience. I haven't done that with this YouTube channel, but I have done it with my Facebook group. It's a lot of fun. There's about 14,000 members there if you want to go follow there. But I'm going to be focusing, I'm going to be shifting back to YouTube. So this is what it's going to be about. I'm going to be doing a lot of tech videos and a lot of vehicle videos. But today I'm going to start off with my Wi-Fi setup. And now you've already seen from either the thumbnail or the title of the video, I haven't decided where it is, that this is going to be talking about a specific type of Wi-Fi mesh system. But I just want to show you what I did have. The place where I work uses a large Wi-Fi network that is essentially, it's a type of mesh system. It's made by Netgear, and you can use all types of different Wi-Fi hotspots with this Netgear system. And it's been a pretty good system for the work environment. Now, part of the business where I worked, they actually sold a large chunk of that company away, and then all the networking gear went away. But one thing I really liked about it was the connectivity. It was fantastic. And they actually use these guys right here. Let's see, it's a Netgear WAC 720. You know, it's a wireless access point, but it doesn't work as a router. It specifically works just as a network port. It's got console, it's got Ethernet. It's even got a Kensington lock port, which is kind of neat. I guess if you don't want people to steal your stuff. I use this. Look, there's my ring light reflection. So these worked great in the work environment. We had, I don't know, around 100 or so that were on Wi-Fi. And so these things work great. So I just went on Amazon and I found one pretty cheap. So I bought it. I was able to set it up on my home network, like great. And I set it pretty much in the middle of the house. I was sitting in the living room, just on one of the side tables off to the side, kind of out of the way, beside a lamp, etc. And it was great. Except over time, as our Wi-Fi devices got better and a little more complicated, like upgrading iPhones and iPads, and we got like a Ring doorbell and some other kind of various Wi-Fi things, it wasn't as good anymore. And we tried moving it to different parts of the house, but then that would make other parts of the house not as good. So I thought, how can I fix this? And after researching a lot, I went with this one. It's the Eero or Eero. I guess it's Eero Wi-Fi mesh system. Now there's tons of unboxing videos. If you want to see an unboxing video, you can probably see an unboxing video, but you open it up and there's the 3 devices there. It wasn't that exciting. No, I'm not going to unbox it for you, but I will show you what one looks like compared in size, at least to this other one. All right, so this is the one that we had originally in the house, and this is the new one. It's definitely a lot smaller. So this is a tri-band, both Wi-Fi and Ethernet capable device. It comes with not much. It comes with one Ethernet that you're going to use on your primary device, and then all 3 devices have a USB Type-C, which you can see there. Just a little AC adapter to plug into the wall. And what's nice is that only one of these needs to be physically plugged into your network, and the other 2 can actually just be Wi-Fi repeaters, essentially, but high bandwidth Wi-Fi repeaters, which is really nice. So with this setup, I decided to set these up in my house, and I gotta tell you, it has been fantastic. In the neighborhood where I live, I have 1 gigabit fiber available, so that's what I have. And I'm really excited about that. Now, most of our Wi-Fi devices will still only be able to transmit and receive at about 300 to 400 megabits per second, depending on the type of device it is. Some things will go a little faster, but most things, like our phones, will only get about 300. I don't ever expect to see gigabit on the phone. It might work. It'd be great one day on some type of a network, but not here. And I don't really care. 300 is fine for a phone. Well, when I was using the other device, it's fine if I'm in the living room or in the hallway next to the living room, but I get to my bedroom and the speeds go from about 190 down to about 6 megabits. And if I want to do the thing that a lot of people do, which is take your phone to the bathroom when you're using it, it's there's no Wi-Fi there. There's no Wi-Fi there. Also, we have an exercise bike in the garage and some weights. And if we decide to go work out there, we got to use the over-the-air stuff, our LTE plan, because there's also no Wi-Fi out there. Well, I got to tell you, setting 3 of these up in the house has completely eliminated those problems. In all parts of the house, I get anywhere from 150 all the way to about 360 megabits per second on my iPhone, and I can't find a dead spot. I can't find a dead spot. I'm not going to walk around the house and show you like a lot of people do. But one of the things that I was actually having trouble with this is the current configuration of 2 of the devices. Now, the primary I actually have on my wall-mounted rack right here in the office is where my network switch is where my patch panel is. As my wife and I networked the entire house as it was being built. So this is nice. It's up high. You can't see it, but it's on top. It's got a great signal. It can broadcast everywhere from there. But the other 2, they're just kind of dangling. Now, obviously, we don't want to keep it like that. So I found another device that I'm going to be using. I'm going to try it right now. I found this on Amazon. Obviously, it was a suggested product, but I thought, wow, that's convenient. Look at that. It just sets it all up right there. I know I could probably 3D print something, but that's the 2 designs it shows for the back. So I'm actually going to set one of these up right now and see how it works. Look, you're getting your unboxing. Sort of. I hope this doesn't fly away. Okay. It's a 3-pack, but I only need 2 of them. All right, so I got this one out of a little wrapper. And I'm sorry if I keep on looking above the camera. I know the camera's there. You're right there. My monitor's there, but I have a brand new lighting configuration, and I keep on checking to make sure that I'm still within frame. Eventually, I'll get used to it, so sorry for the awkwardness of not really looking at you. I still love you. It's okay. All right, so this slides in here. That was the easiest part for sure. Now this is interesting because it looks like it's, all right, I don't want this to fall because it just slides in, and if I move it around, it could fall, and I don't want this thing to break. These aren't exactly free. So I believe that I'm going to have to put this through from the front and run it all the way through like so. Wow, that is a flush connection. Can you see that? It slides right in. It is great. Okay, looking at the box, it looks like it is suggesting that I actually run it through the bottom one and not the top. So I'm going to pull it back through there and do that.
12 seconds later.
Now with this kind of locked in place, I get to keep this here. And this suggests starting on the second of these paths. So
346 minutes later.
It's coming along nicely.
1 week later.
Okay, as you can see, I routed the power through the grid as it suggested. And then now I just have to put the last part through here. Fits nicely in there. Sorry about the focus. And then back on the front, this is still kind of dangly, but when it's plugged into the wall, it should hold up. All I have to do is plug that into the power right there. Look at that. It just sits there. Well, I got to tell you, that's nice. I'm happy with the way that looks. A little bit of before and after here. All right, so what do you think? How's it look? Well, I got to say, it's sturdy, it's good, and the Wi-Fi signal is still great. The only thing I would suggest is to think about the way the wiring is set up. You notice with all the coils back there, that actually could cause a little bit of Wi-Fi interference if you're trying to have Wi-Fi connectivity behind that device right on the other side of the wall. Perhaps at a far distance. Close enough, you're still okay. But that might actually cause a little bit of interference. But where we have it, it's actually broadcasting exactly in the direction we need it. I'm still not great at talking yet, but I'm pretty happy with it. So overall, I'm going to have to give this, I don't know, a 4 out of 5 slices of bacon. Is that how I'm going to rate these things now? Slices of bacon? Maybe? I don't know. Let me know your suggestions. Should I do 4? Should I do 10? So there you go. The Amazon branded Eero Pro Wi-Fi system. I personally think it's fantastic. I don't know. I thought about getting one of the satellites to see if it's worth it because the satellites just plug in. but I definitely needed more of a range. But these also have an Ethernet backup. The one in the hallway, I have Ethernet there, so it doesn't rely on just Wi-Fi. So if for some reason there's a Wi-Fi problem, it'll still have good connectivity. But the other one, not quite the same. It's just a Wi-Fi only, but it also is a tri-band and not a dual band, so that's saying something for sure. So thanks for watching. I'm going to have descriptions for both of these products in the description below. Also for the version that's a bit cheaper that has just 2 satellites and 1 Pro, if that's more along the lines of what you're looking for. They are affiliate links, so full disclosure there. It definitely helps the channel to be able to continue to bring these, which we're going to hopefully start doing every day, either on this channel or the other channel, which I will also link in the description. So thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing and ringing that bell. Please do so. Turn up the bacon, and I'll see you next time.